Hello, I am Fjallsback and welcome to the Lord of the Rings living card game. Right, since I recorded last, I've made a deck off camera. Let's just have a small peek here. It's nothing special or anything, I was just tried it out and sort of did it with the same spheres. So there's a tactics hero, a lore hero and a leadership hero. Different heroes, but the same spheres as before, and I sort of just added 10 cards from each sphere to the deck and the new heroes just to test them out. And one thing I did also is that these are the card costs out here, these 1s and 2s and 3s, so I made sure nothing cost more than 3 so I can always play a card under normal circumstances, that is. So no Gandalf for 5, for instance. Right, let's head on into the next quest and try this particular deck. Play. And how far do we get? We got to We Must Away. So I guess we'll try that. I am going in with the starter deck, aren't I? I am. That was not the plan. How can I get out of here again? Guess you need to load before I can abandon this.
You fought your way into the Forest of Mirkwood to rescue the famous Bilbo Baggins. After fighting spiders and bears and meeting a strange creature by the name of Smeagol, you arrived.
Meanwhile,
let's get out of here.
If by life or death I can save you, I will.
Mine is the choice of Luthien.
My axe is restless in my hands.
There we go. Main menu. Alright, so I learned that at least. Right, try this again. Right, I went to the starter deck and I click here. Yeah, I do. And the first deck, just to name it something, and then single player. And we went to with Attercop this time around. It's not the plan either. Come on, you can do this.
After arriving at Beorn's Hall, you've learned the famous Bilbo Baggins was taken by Mirkwood spiders mere hours ago. Without hesitation, you volunteer to find and retrieve the Hobbit.
About the quest, as we're not on it.
Or worse.
Right, do this again. There, and
before Greenwood
We Must Away, and the first
that
deck.
The wary and the wise call Mirkwood. A sleeping evil once inhabited the Greenwood, but was purged many years ago. The forest has since known a period of peace and the return of wholesome life.
They should have stopped that.
The shadows now
Let's
gather
try
under
this
the
again.
trees. You sense a foulness on the air. You fear evil may have returned to this realm. You fought your way into the Forest of Mirkwood to rescue the famous Bilbo Baggins. After fighting spiders and bears and meeting a strange creature by the name of Smeagol, you arrive at a ruined structure deep in the forest. The old ruin operates as a staging point for mysterious slave caravans managed by a host of orcs. You believe the old hobbit is imprisoned in the tower. You manage to sneak into the structure, but without warning you are betrayed by Smeagol. Triggering an ancient mechanical trap, the contemptible creature drops you into a rancid basement. Knocked unconscious by falling debris, you finally come to your senses.
This is pronounced debris. Yeah, debris instead of debris. Right?
meanwhile, Ulfthac's room is as dark as his mood. He tears into the cold meat, juices gushing down his scarred jaw. Things are afoot the great orc cannot explain. Attacks in the forest, a ravaged patrol, the storage room mysteriously empty. Ulfthac grunts and angrily throws his empty drinking horn against the wall, where it splinters to join a pile of dry bones and other detritus on the floor. Breathing heavily from climbing the stairs, Ulfthac's mewling steward, Slagged, worms his thin frame into the room. Must the goblin always be clutching one of his parchments?
What do you want, worm?
Ulfthac licks dry the bone, and it joins the drinking horn.
A visitor has come, Ulfthak.
Slagged lisps, and adjusts his cloak nervously.
From Dol Guldur.
Fear is not a common emotion in orcs, and Ulfthag considers himself uncommonly brave. Even so, he cannot halt the tendrils of dread that shoots down his spine.
The mouth of the cold one has come.
You force your bruised body to stand, head throbbing like a dwarven feast. Your garments are soaked and dripping from lying in stagnant water. Now, where has that blighted Smeagol dumped you? The ceiling above must have retreated to its former position. Through a crack in the wall, moonlight paints the dank cellar in a bloom of grey light. Your feet splash as they move, for the nearby swamp has laced its way into the tower's foundations. Stale water and light-starved cattails fill most of the cellar. White tadpoles skitter about in the water, and thin lizards bob their heads on the slimy walls. The far end of the cellar is hidden in shadow. Did the shadow just move? It rolls and ripples before emerging into the moonlight. It's not a shadow at all. It's some vast slug. It extends its behemoth head and eye tentacles towards you, snorts a drizzle of fetid saliva, and proceeds to tug its enormous body under itself. It seems to have made up its mind. You are food.
Right, so that's the intro.
I
I think they do that really well.
Others have not the skill.
Make haste to declare yourselves and your errand.
Don't be precise, and don't worry.
Right, so three different heroes, and we have some cards here. What do we want to keep here? Don't have that many orcs right now, so maybe take you out of here. The character, it's axe hand. Restore health, maybe not needed right now. But this could be fine. So let's do that. Alright, we've got two allies to put out instead. Excellent. We need to defeat the giant slug. Ranged upkeep, deal 1 damage. So this is Legolas's special ability. Deal 1 damage. These are fairly easy to kill. Anyone attacking could kill them, so I think we'll just go with the big guy here.
Before your stroke fell.
Right. Special abilities. You do 1 damage every upkeep. Faramir ranged vanquish and draw a card. So defeating a target, then we draw a card, and we gain attack and willpower when we have taken 5 damage for Dwalin. Alright. Right, so we need to take out one of these guys. Well, when he dies, someone else shows up. Attacks the character with the lowest health. I think I'll take the Mock Actor out here, especially since we could have 3. Yeah, Faramir, you take care of him. And we kill him and gain the card out of that one. Alright. Got a shield, 2 hit points and a block, which means this should go on one of these two, Faramir or Legolas, I guess. And not on Dwalin, but Dwalin needs to take damage in order to be more efficient. Right, let's kill her. New monster coming in, I know that, but we'll have to deal with it also. Right, so 3. Taking a fair amount of damage here, so I think I'll just give you the shield straight away. Two orcs, and they actually attack straight away. Right, that was a good thing I gave you the shield. Now I don't have a healer with me, so now we won't actually heal here on every turn. So there is that. Yikes. Whom do I deal 1 point of damage to? I think it's, well... Oh, I wanted to click and see what you were and did not doing the damage. So What's the thing here? Well, every orc gains pursuit. Pursuit is okay. Follows from next to next. Fair enough. Orc out. Yikes! Legolas is about to get killed. So, I think I'll throw out a guard.
My Lord Denethor!
Right. I then think we use Legolas to kill this guy. What else do we have? We have Feint, which is maybe a smidge late of using right now. Lancer out. Axe hand. Ready a character, so we get another action basically. Exhaust another enemy and ready a character as well. Alright. And we have 2 of these. I think I'll just actually attack. Right, who do I want out here? Arrival. You hit for 3, so I think I want to take you down first.
So be it.
Right, and Faramir draws a card. And our horses got spooked and I lost 2 resources. That's annoying. Right, and what is this? Each player gains 2 resources when we have rescued the horses. I see. Well, I guess you're putting the damage on this guy. Right. Restore every enemy to full. If no enemy is restored, 2 orcs enter play. Okay, so don't have to deal with the orcs because we got some full back, and we'll do 1 point here, so you're in killing range. I noticed that our heroes, they don't really hit for that much, and we should have had a hero that hits for 3. That will make a huge difference, rather than just all of them hitting for 2. The same willpower value is quite low, so it's not that balanced. They are sort of samey, these heroes, and where I don't have a specialist to add, say, to here or so on. Anyway, we're gonna lose our guard, which is fine. Faramir, I guess you kill this guy here and grab a card.
Be it.
Wasn't this Faramir? Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Probably a max hand. Probably something along those lines. So, quest values. I think we will bring out this guy here.
My eyes see everything.
Yikes, that's a lot of damage. Can I feint you? Let's just do that. I have to do it this way. And feint there, so we won't kill Legolas this turn. Which means we will have to attack you though. So I guess you have at it. You have a block thingy, yeah you do. Then you deal with the horses.
Your stroke fell.
Get 2 resources back and use those to bring out another ally. Veteran axe hand. Arrival, deal 2 damage to an unwounded enemy. Interesting. Yes, we'll bring the backs hand out because we've both been wounded. Right, do 1 damage.
Before your stroke fell.
The shield blocks that. Okay, I didn't think you could block special ability type things, but apparently you can. Alright, learn that at least. Play a random ally, yeah. Exhaust a random enemy. When you get killed? When you get killed, alright. So I'm afraid I'm losing Legolas this turn. Probably. Probably.
A red sun rises.
Actually, could lose Faramir as well now. Yeah. Yeah.
So be it.
And there goes Faramir. When Orkmore what? Attacks, he gets a resource. Great. Just great. Sauron passes. I actually think play around an ally.
Been deluded by Saruman.
Guard, so it's not entirely useful. Guess you're attacking though. Attacking there. And then we bring out 222 our vigilance. Or do we just bring more people out? We could have brought you out and dealt 2 damage to the new guy. Forgot about that one. Ready a character. I think we'll do this actually. I don't know. Ready somebody. How do I ready? Oh, when he dies. Darn it. Darn it. Then that was not the plan. Oh, he deals 1 damage back as well, so we need to do ranged at him.
You would die before
Then
your
he
stroke
doesn't deal
fell.
damage back. Alright. I have a sneaking suspicion that is a bit difficult. Well, only 1 target.
A red sun rises.
Sneak attack and draw a card. Do I have upkeep? Don't have a guard anywhere, right? Right. Fleetings when he leaves, or play a random ally, but he doesn't get to attack straight away.
You would die before your stroke fell.
A river troll. I see. Still haven't put any points into this. Right, this deck is not entirely working out, but that's fine. It's all an experiment. We take a point of damage, but that should be okay. We play a treachery on me. fine, I guess. So you can't really attack because then you die. Well, you could. Go here.
For the master.
Ranged archer. Then just take you down.
I offer my spear.
And you get exhausted. Grand. Well, you can kill this guy. Gain Stalworth. Right, we have one resource. Ever vigilant. Sure. And attack. And we do 1 point of damage.
Let's get on.
To you.
Rises.
Right. Right, you regenerate. We think I'll just kill this guy.
I go
And then
to
you
find
kill.
the sun.
Then you kill Aragorn. I guess we're traveling. So I lost 2 heroes.
Meanwhile, a tall figure awaits Ulfthek in the tower's main hall. He wears cold-hammered black armor, and a black cowl shadows his features except for the unnatural glint in his grey eyes. Ulfthek purposefully strides into the hall to stand before the imposing figure. Damned if he'll show the fear he feels. The mouth of Dol Guldur is not fooled, but smiles coolly.
You have message from Cold Ones?
Ulfthek snarls, discomforted by the unnatural chill emanating from Dol Guldur's favored messenger.
I've written without horn. Sir, I shall be precise.
The voice is like frozen stone.
I can inform you that the masters need the promised slaves with haste. The last batch expired faster than anticipated. New prisoners, all here, mouth!
Ulfthek grunts.
My warriors, provision first. Leave for Black Hill next dark.
At that moment, the tower rumbles and jolts, as if a great fist had struck its foundations.
The enormous slug falls and the walls tremble, sousing the air with an avalanche of grime. Behind a patch of bogland ivy, you discover a narrow staircase and commence to climb the moldy steps at once. While ascending, a clamor can be heard in the tower above, harsh yells, clanging of doors, and the bellows of a great orc. How will you ever get out? The stairs emerge into a derelict alcove, overgrown with cobwebs and moss. It faces a great room, finely decorated of old, but now ruined and forgotten. As the racket of the enemy grows closer, you've no doubt that he'll soon be upon you. Speed may be your only hope. You rush towards a set of oaken doors on the far wall, when disaster strikes. As you emerge from the alcove, a troop of orcs slog into the room. They roar in excitement and draw their weapons as more enemies arrive. You are surrounded.
Alright. Survive for 4 rounds as you fight your way across the hall to the far door. Deals 2 damage to every orc that just arrived here. You are guard. Pursuit and ranged. And every orc gains plus. So Taskmaster should go down first. I think I would like to play you round about now. That's the wrong card. There. Okay, Grand Granted, it kills one of my allies, but is that? Why do I still have 3 resources? Oh, because I didn't spend it. He has 6, I see. Alright. Okay. Deal 1 damage on arrival. I think you will attack here first. Then you get stronger. And then you go and get dead.
Don't stand there slavering! Get your rabble together!
Revenge. Defeat a non-unique ally. So you kill all my allies once you go out. That ain't good. That definitely ain't good. Right. You have 3 points. The defeat an ally, so I'm gonna use the ally first. Now you defeat that guy there, and then you defeat another one once I kill you. Which is gonna be this guy, I guess. 1 damage. No, the other one.
You
Okay.
breathe so loud I could shoot you in the dark.
Yikes. Yeah, might just do the damage. Sauron passes. We have a sneak attack that we could play. But I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll just drop another ally down.
Nothing passes unnoticed. There.
Alright. So, arrival did 1 damage to a random hero. I only have the 1. Fair enough. Right, just get you out of here.
Carry out your orders or feel the lash!
Every orc. Do damage. Do more damage. And Ranger Spear. I think I'll equip you here.
I'll put an arrow in your guts!
Or Commander. Attack. And play. Great. I have 5 cards left in the deck, apparently. You strike for 4. You strike for 4. You can end my other hero right now. Right now. Don't have a Guardian Citadel around. I don't. Of course I don't. Right. Well, take this guy down. Oh, that guy down. Parry. Kill this ally. Oh, fair enough. I need to use this for attack here. I don't need to, but I want to. Right, so do a sneak attack, and then we'll play one other ally.
Knowledge! All is revealed!
He draws a card, but you're never gonna get to upgrade. I can add you here. instead. That I could do.
Find the halflings!
Do that, down one turn. And we restore 2 health. That's our hero, that's our hero.
Welcome to Rivendell.
You squeak, you miserable rat!
Alright, they got a lot of people out here. Right, I don't have anything to play, nothing costs 0 here, so I'll end the phase. And I lost another ally here.
Don't stand there slavering and get those rebels together!
Mouth of Mordor play.
Of Mordor.
How horrible is he? It's quite horrible. I think we'll just travel.
Farewell.
They get to attack? Didn't I just...
Time passes.
For us all.
Really? Really? Why did they get to attack? That hasn't happened earlier, or has it? Didn't realize they did that. I just thought, okay, travel, we're done with this, and we'll be on to the next stage of the quest. But apparently I was wrong. Right, well, this deck doesn't flow quite as good as the starter deck, actually. And I think that's because we have no hero that does more than 2 damage initially, and we actually don't have any healing either in the deck. Well, there's the one here, the one ally that restores 2 when he enters play, but that's about it really. So I am thinking that I should just modify the deck slightly, and it is one of these 2 heroes, Faramir or Dwalin. If I look at Dwalin, heroes, now look at these guys. Where are you? Arwen, you are the book one. So instead of Faramir, instead of drawing card, whenever you kill somebody and kill for 2, let's grab Arwen. How do I do? Oh, I do this. Pull her over here and replace you instead. Okay, I have to take you out first. Also remove the... No, I want to swap them around. I don't want to remove this because now all the cards go away. That is not the plan. Stupid.
A gift
Stupid.
I will give you.
That is stupid. That is just stupid. That is just stupid. Go back out. Try this again. The other way I can do this. Well, nothing happens while this... Drop it. I should be able to just swap you around. That is the obvious choice here. That is the obvious choice. Just do that, done. But no. Just no. Can I do this some other way? Like something here? Right click. It removes you. Oh, I made a copy. I guess I'll trash one of the copies here. Alright, this is a bit more troublesome than I wanted to do here. If I then... Really? That I find just annoying, that you can't actually do that. Right, which means I will have to go through this entire thing. Yikes. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
I am Arwen, Elrond's daughter.
But we still don't have a lot of punch here. Go back to the heroes. Well, actually, there's only 2. For all of them, no one gets 3 without modifiers and so on. Then fine, stick with those. Right, which means cards. Not back, cards. And it's the books. Your lore. If I'm correct, I am. So 10 lore cards out of these 2 pages. And I actually don't necessarily own 10 of all of them, which is also a thing. So, exhaust the next enemy that enters play during the adventure phase. Alright, this is actually in this one of the starter decks, so I can guess we'll try you out in the starter deck. Restore 1 health to every character, or 1 or 4 to a hero. Yes, we want some longevity. Record keeper, draw a card at upkeep. Card draw is always nice. Gain 1 willpower for every objective card in play. They don't cost that much to play though, so let's try that. And we already, this first 4 cards we have taken all of them, so yeah. You cost 5, put a discard pile and so on. It's just a cost 5. It brings a hero back from life to life if he's killed. Ravel, restore 2 points. That is potentially useful. Lilith Lookout is quite a good ally. Restore to the character and then redeem. That is fairly powerful as well. 1 more card. Spend win resource to gain willpower. Nah, that doesn't really appeal to me. Draw 2 cards. It's always good. Self-preservation. Give character stealth. Damage to an enemy and exhaust a random enemy. I think, where were you? I think we'll grab one of these guys. And we've saved the deck. Alright, fair enough. Right, I will take a break here. Thank you very much for watching.